going to make our second attempt to bike up to the top of Mount Davidson. I think all the snow's pretty much melted and it is pretty hot out. That is another spot where we gotta walk the bike. Just ahead is the divide, and there's about 5 trails that branch off from that, including this one. I've never seen these trails as bad as they are today. We're taking a right-hand turn. Gosh, I can only imagine what these trails are like. The last time I came to Mount Davidson, we made it up this whole hill and then some. There's a little valley after this hill. Oh my god. But finally had to turn back because of snow. Still having a ways to go, I launched the drone. Gonna fly it over the peak of Mount Davidson, which is our destination. But before I did that, I spun it around, made a U-turn, and headed out west just to take a look over the Washoe Valley and see those beautiful Sierra Mountains in the distance. After that, I sent it way right. So that's where the peak is located. I actually have to go straight up a trail to the ridge of the mountain and then head over to where the summit is. Very rocky at that point. And I'm going to spin around. I'm going to show you the trail, which I'm going to have to ride to get to this part of the mountain. Just below that peak is the town of Virginia City, which you can see right now. And then, yeah, I'll be coming from that way distant point over there. I'm going to check out the power, the telephone towers to the right. You might not have noticed them, but it is a long ride that I still have to go. Got to go uphill a couple hundred feet and then along that ridge. All the way. Whoa. Scenery is amazing. Instead of taking this trail, I think actually we're going to go to the left. Woo! trail that we are on. I'll just let you know now that when I bought this, I think it was a 96 Ford Expedition with like all the trimmings, 4-wheel drive. I was relatively new to the desert in this kind of terrain. I didn't even think to look at the tires, except they had tread on them. They just had passenger. Holy mackerel. I mean, I brought my truck up here. This is where I brought my Expedition. I'm just flabbergasted. And then this other point right there, you ride down, there's a big, it goes downhill before it goes back up, and a bunch of loose rock. Let's do this. And I blew a tire on the way back up. So here I am at over 8,000 feet. You saw the trails coming in, and I blew a tire, and I was with a friend. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Okay, recording. That point looks really nice. Alright. Let's go. So yeah, this, I can't believe it. The road must have been better. I mean, this is like 12 years ago, 11 years ago. So maybe we had a circle, a cement building, because we actually, I called my, look at this. Oh. Yeah, I used to be able to go, wow, it's been a lot of erosion. I used to be able to drive around this, my Suburban, and a tow truck. Crazy. So what happened is that we got up to this point. This is a great story. I got all the parts here. We went down there, and maybe on the other side. No, down there. Yeah, it would have been the other side. Coming up, I blew a tire, and all this loose rock sunk up to the chassis. And I'm running down these mountainsides trying to keep signal, calling my roadside assistance. Look at it up here, guys. It is pretty high. Near the Sierras. Yeah, so I asked him to bring a flatbed, and we met him in front of the Washoe Club, which is right on Main Street. And I talked my buddy into meeting the truck with me, and we hop into it. And you saw when we were riding up the road, I cut to it just before we took that right-hand turn at the very beginning of this video, and that takes us to the Ophir Grade Trail, and that leads all out to here and on top of Mount Davidson. So we're riding all those switchbacks. Road's not that great. Guy's in a big flatbed. He's kind of freaking out, like, what is going on? And I guess 12 years ago they weren't as strict, but I was just worried he was going to find a place to turn that beast around and give up. And I was complimenting. I saw a picture of his kids on the dash, and I was talking, oh, is that your kid? And he was like, he was having none of it. He was just grimacing. And he drove all the way up here. Oh, and I went past it, but you'll notice in the video, look back. But so when we got to the top of that hill behind us, this is where, that's the closest he could come And I'm down here, right? This is where I'm at on my truck. Oh my gosh, it's more daunting looking up. He couldn't go straight like that. So he had to go parallel to that building, you know, almost a right angle. And how do you do a cable like that? So up there, look back on the video, there's these cut off telephone poles or wooden posts. He was able to put his chain and use that. I want to say is that called a fulcrum? So make it a right angle, and then he can bring his chain all the way down here. Plus he used every bit of chain and cable and everything he had and he just barely made it and got my 1996 fully loaded Ford Expedition. So pulls it up, loads it up, and we head down. And you know, during the course of the trip, he's saying, like, you know, what is going on? He goes, this is like $1,000 salvage job. And I just said, well, you'll have to talk to my insurance company. And but what crazy story. And then me and Pat had to get down from this mountain. Okay, so oh my gosh, oh my goodness. So we walked all the way out here. You know, this is one before I blew the tire where life was good. Yeah, I think we drove that truck all the way up to here, and that's where we turned around, and then we finally got a flat. I mean, everything just worked out. Like, we got that flat. Notice these beautiful flowers and lichen. Jeez. I got that flat. Like, if I got it any further down that hill, he wouldn't had a cable to reach me after all that. And if that telephone pole, cutoff pole, hadn't been there, he wouldn't have been able to reach me. So a couple things came together, and me and Pat had to walk down this mountain. So it's just let me pull up here. I'm gonna try to get out to that point. Oh, it's just grand up here, guys. Yeah. So there's our cemetery. Yeah, that's the north end of town. You see the cemetery there. All right, let's go up this hill. This is insane. It just keeps going. Beep. So, oh shoot. So that's where I'm looking down here guys. Yeah, up there, that's where the drone was. Oh no. Let me get up this road. I don't know why I call it a road. Let's see how far we can get up this piece. I'm not gonna make it. Alright, alright. Alright. I got to tell you, summiting Mount Davidson, which we have done, by the way. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. Planning to hike this. A girlfriend of mine comes down. Oh, brutal. I'm going to check out that other trail that we rode down from where it wants to turn out. Okay, this is insane. Okay. Yeah, so we were right to the right. Some horses been up here. Look at those wild horses come all the way up here. There'd be a lot for them to eat. Oh shit! Easy. Let's go. Alright guys. Let me get up here. Let me get up here. Nice. Wow. We taking the bike as far as we can take it. I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm gonna summit this beast. Just a safe spot. Alright. And that's where we came. That's where we came from. We were down in the valley. Alright guys, let's do this. Look at that. Definitely gotta watch out for snakes up here. Oh, right. These are fucking great spots for those guys. I can totally smell animal urine. Look at this. It's kind of wild that there's somewhat of a trail coming up here long enough, man. Just unload everything. Look at this. Okay. This is epic, guys. This is freaking epic. Come on now. 14%. Let's do this. You won't be seeing my return if this video is published. Look at that bird crap up here. That was a giant bird. Hello. What? Come on now. Guys, does that say 1879? Come on. 1900 something? That's when people were in shape and walked up here, for God's sakes. To have a picnic. What? Easy. Okay, this is super dangerous. It's sketchy. Look at these rocks. Just granite. I'm pretty sure. Just immense. Look at this. Assholes. Let's see what's left up here. Must be something tasty. I'll take this with me. It's a compass. Oh man, it's a little sign-in sheet. Very cool. Okay, hold on guys, I'm gonna sign this. Check it out. These are some people that were here recently. No one's been here in a couple of weeks. Alright, I signed it. It's funny that I'm such an idiot. I come up here and I think, oh, there's pastors, they left trash. So there's some other things going on here, guys. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. What? Oh, let's put my head up. Look at this, guys. What's going on here? Man, this is when the country was united. Wow. And this mountaintop doesn't give a fuck. Either way. Okay, let's be super careful, guys. See if we can see the town that I call home. Okay, easy. Hey. Ooh. We're getting there, guys. All right, let's settle in. Oh my god, I'm getting vertigo up here. I'm gonna take a seat. You see that big giant church? That's the Catholic Church, and then back to the left is the Episcopal Church. I'm trying to think if you can see my house. Oh yeah, I can. Just said it's a little white picket fence. So you get the Episcopal, go catty corner back over to the right, and you see that white picket fence. That is my picket fence. Man, I am getting total. There's a train depot. Oh, this is crazy. I cannot be one of those guys that climb cliff walls. My stomach is like flipping. And I remember I went straight down this mountain, straight down that mountainside. I think Pat like followed that craziness, or just as steep. But all right, guys, we made it to the top of Mount Davidson. The view is incredible. Look, we're higher than that airplane. It's a jet going into Reno. I'm gonna just keep filming till the battery goes, because it really is pretty up here. Just so much life up here. Oh, but it is spring. I wonder what the deal was up here. That is sweet. Quite a memorial. Where's that little guy? I'm not really big on other people like the face in the rocks. Look at this. Man, wow. Get out of here. Can I go on the side? Yes, I think that's the best bet. So jacked, dude. Wow. Well, guys, somewhere down there is my bike. I'm gonna sign off. So we made it to the top of Mount Davidson. There's a lot going on up here. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. I'll see ya.